Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alice. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a really good Halloween season so far. I am loving it. Okay, hang on. Double chin central over here. Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hope you're all having a great day. Just gonna raise my camera a little bit. This is what happens when my butler Winston is taking a day off. I have to do everything myself. There's this creepy spider that lives outside one of my windows, and he is the biggest spider that I've ever seen, and he's there every single day consistently in the same spot. I started calling him Winston, and now it's like a weird habit of mine to look at him every morning when I wake up. I have OCD or something. Okay, that's better. This is better, right? Welcome, you guys. I'm feeling really inspired by Halloween shit, and so I want to do a cute black and orange glam. I have some really cute new brushes from Cadabra. Usually I do a little demo with these for Instagram, kind of film it quickly as a no talking type of video. I don't make it a big YouTube video type thing because I really don't want to seem like I'm constantly selling shit to you guys. But I've gotten some comments where you guys seem to want me to do YouTube videos on the brushes or on the tutorials on the look that I use the brushes for. So I just figured I'm gonna film it, and yeah, it'll be fun. So anyway, these will be linked below. I'll show you how to use them and whatnot. We're gonna do a really cute black and orange makeup look, so let's get started. We should prime. I have this little sample of the Too Faced Hangover primer, so let's just use that, bitch. Ooh, it's a creamy, lotiony consistency. It smells old. Don't mind my swatches. I'm deciding what shade of black lipstick I want to wear. Okay, so yeah, they need to add some scent to that or something because it doesn't smell good, but I mean, it feels pretty okay on my face. I'm gonna do my tried and true Dermacool today. Lately, what I've been liking to do is I put my foundation on with a stippling brush like this to get it all over my face, and then I smooth it out with a beauty blender at the end. And I feel like I use way less product this way. You really don't need that much Dermacool, but there it is. I feel like that primer is very hydrating and be really good for people with dry skin. So we are blending, we're blending the foundation everywhere with the brush. Don't worry too much about brush strokes right now. Dude, I need a headband. I always get foundation in my freaking hair. Is that cute? Okay, so we're pretty blended. So now with our sponge, we just pat. And as you can see, it's taking away a little bit of the product, but I don't mind that. Dermacool is very full coverage already, but it's just gonna smooth everything out and make all those little brush strokes disappear into the abyss. For concealer, let's use the Milk Flex Concealer. I've been liking this one, although I feel like it's already running low. And I have not had it for very long, you guys. This concealer dries down quick, so don't dilly-dally. Just blend it out right away. Have I not mentioned my shirt? How freaking cute is this? I think I'm gonna do a haul. I've been buying a lot of cute stuff, cute Halloween stuff from Walmart and Target, and yeah, if the haul is done and it's up, I'll link it below. If not, then subscribe and keep an eye out for that, because it's literally my favorite time of year to buy just regular clothes and house stuff, and so I kind of splurge. And while I've got concealer on the sponge, I'm just gonna kind of go over my eyelids. Let's do contour. This is my new favorite contour of all time. You guys should know by now. It's the Milk Matte Bronzer in the shade Blaze. Just draw it on the face. And you can be pretty generous with this. it doesn't dry down quickly, and it just blends out really, really beautifully. For that, I'm gonna use that same foundation brush, but I think I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit because the Dermacool is very pigmented, and like you can see, it's made the brush like pretty grubby. Let's do some nose contour. For this, I like to use kind of a fluffy brush. Let's do this angled shader brush. Look at how nice and subtle that is. I'm just obsessed, you guys. I will not stop talking about this. So don't expect me to anytime soon. Before we powder, blend out your concealer. Make sure that it is not creased. I just use a fluffy brush for this. I don't go back in with the sponge. RCMA No Color Powder. Let's dip in with this big fluffy. This is like a multi-purpose brush. You can use this for a lot of things, but it is so good for just patting powder everywhere. Go ahead and set your bronzer as well. The translucent powder might lighten it a little bit, but we're gonna go in with a little bit of powder contour anyway. Okay, so while that that soaks into my face a little bit, I'm gonna do brows. This is Freedom Makeup Brow Pomade in Granite. It's dry as fuck, so I'm gonna use some Inglot Duraline. This stuff is almost gone. So what this does is it just moistens it up. And to be honest, my little angle brush from this set, it could probably work for brows, but it might be a little too thick. Let's see. That actually worked pretty well and pretty quickly. If you're confident in your movements of doing brows, then I think you can use a big brush like this, but if you're not, then it might be a little too thick for you and you might want something a little more precise. Alright, and then last step for the brows, just grab a little mascara and brush the front hairs up. Don't worry if it gets a little chunky because you can brush through it once it dries. Let's do some powder contour. I'm gonna grab my Lunatic Cosmetics contour book because not only is it very fitting with our whole theme right now, but it's a good product. This big old fan brush. Some people are probably like, what the hell do you use a big brush like that for? It's bomb for contour, you guys. So I dip into the 2 brown ones and then the 2 gray ones, and you just go back and forth like that. Hit the forehead, the jawline. It's just the perfect shape. Just to cut those cheekbones, honey. Yes. And let's touch up our nose contour just a teensy little bit. Get a fluffy brush and dip into the same contour colors that we were using before. And same placement, just put it wherever you normally contour your nose. I kind of do right under in a horizontal sweeping motion and then on top. Loose powder on a sponge can help lighten any sort of contour mishaps. Or just if you like a really straight line on your jaw. I also sometimes like to do just the side of my nose right there. While we're here, I'm just gonna put some under my eyes. If you're wondering what the fuck this sponge is, it's a Sonia Kashuk sponge from Target. I did a review on it. It's bomb. It's nice and big and it makes things go by so much quicker. I need to turn the AC on. It's hot. I'm sweating. Okay, AC is on. Let's brush away this because we don't need it sitting there forever. Now for the fun part, you guys, the eyeshadow. I've had this idea in my head of what I want to do. I feel like I've seen somebody do this before probably, but I've been looking through all my liked pictures on Instagram and stuff, and I can't find if I was inspired by somebody to do this, so I can't give credit, but you know, I'm sure it's been done before, but I'm gonna do it. So I want a really, really crazy bright neon orange. So I think I'm gonna actually go in with this liquid lipstick. Did I just spit? I'm so sorry. Let's just slather it onto the lid and then blend. I'm using this Inglot eyeshadow to blend that out. That looks nice. That worked out great, you guys. So I don't think that NYX has a liquid suede that's like perfectly black, so I'm gonna use this Colourpop gel liner instead. I did this for like an all black lid situation the other day and it was actually pretty cool. I think I might need a little Duraline in there though. Just going through this stuff today. Be prepared to get your brush very dirty with this stuff though. And we're gonna do black on this lid, y'all. So start out with the general shape, then we're gonna blend. This part is gonna take a little bit of time because it's a cream product and it's kind of like a matte cream product, but just keep going back and forth, stippling and blending it around until you can soften that edge. When the cream product is pretty much blended out, I'm going into a black eyeshadow to set all over the lid, make sure it doesn't go anywhere, and then also really blow it out. I'm trying to make it kind of the same shape as the other eye. Beautiful. Now we can move on to the under eyes. We're gonna do black on this eye. Just gonna go all the way across. And then I'm gonna take this little pencil brush to smudge it out. And then once it's all smudgy, go in with your black eyeshadow. Let's do orange on the lower lash line of the other eye. And then let's take the orange color that we used earlier to set it. So now I'm just gonna go back and forth a little bit between the two and kind of like make them a little bit more symmetrical. I think I need to add a little bit more black on the lower lash line of this guy. Alright, that is it for eyeshadow. We can wipe away this loose powder now. Let's do a little black waterline pencil. This one is by Visanti. Look at how pigmented that liner is. This one is the best black liner I have ever used. I think I'm gonna do black on this eye as well. Oh, you know what would be good for smudging it out would be this guy. So let's get a little bit of that black shadow and wiggle it back and forth at the base of your lower lashes. Okay, let's curl our lashes really quick and add some mascara. Alright, lashes are on. Let's move on to blush now. I need an orange blush. Don't have a lot of orange blushes, to be honest. I'm just gonna do this, I think. This is Wet n Wild Apricot in the middle. And you could use this big brush for blush, but I'm gonna try this one out this time. Focus on me, you damn bitch. Can you not tell that this is my face? Here we go. Oh, so cute. Now, I don't really have like an orange highlighter, unfortunately. I feel like that's the one thing in my collection that I don't have. I have bronze, yellows. I don't have anything that's really like orange. This is by Sonia Cosmetics. It's the Golden Hour Divine Shine Baked Glossy Highlighter. As you can see, a fan brush definitely gives a subtle highlight application, which isn't really my style. I'm more of a slather it on and put as much as you possibly can on your face kind of gal. Now I'm just gonna spray my face with some setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last 16-hour setting spray. And while it's still wet, go in with a fluffy blending brush and a blinding Open Damn You, a blinding white highlight, and pop that on top. Last thing is lips. An orange would be super cute. Ooh, the way that this cap is half black, half orange, that would be super cute. But I think I'm just gonna try to do a black today. Big surprise. I want to try out this new black lipstick that I just got. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Catsuit Liquid, Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the shade So Noir Cool. And it appears to be a black. It's very affordable. It's a drugstore product, and so I will need to try it. That's promising. Really nice doe, like curved doe foot applicator, so it hugs your lips. It's a little streaky. It is a little streaky, and it's not like the most pigmented thing in the world. I think right now as I'm talking, it's kind of wearing away on the center of my lip there, so I'm gonna have to go back in and not talk so much while it dries. So I'll talk to you when it's done drying. Alright, so here's the finished look, you guys. Here's the finished pumpkin queen. What should I call it? I don't know. But here's the finished look. It was pretty experimental, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the tutorial. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. The liquid lipstick, it looks really nice, but it is dry. It's about as dry as the Lime Crime one, but not as pigmented. It is also not as pigmented as the Jeffree Star one, and it is more dry. So Jeffree Star one I think is the best out of the bunch, but I think it's also the most expensive, so there's that. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me in the future, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.